There's been some new information on the whole Snow White thing and how much the movie is actually going to cost, and it's not good. This actually came out a few days ago. It all ties into what I'm going to get to, so I thought I would cover this. $300 million for production. That is a crazy number. And that's not even marketing. Marketing is going to be another couple $100 million, which means this movie needs to bring in at least $750 million at the box office, people are saying, to break even. Valiant Renegade, of course, breaking that down, doing a good job as always with numbers and cost. So this movie is going to need to make a lot of money, and it's probably going to be another failure, just like Little Mermaid. Disney cannot balance their budgets at all. I just am blown away by how much money they waste on every production that they do. Because we had a report come out not that long ago talking about how they've been downplaying the numbers, and they've actually been lying about the numbers of their stuff for some time now so they could save face. It's insane the way that this company is ran. But let's go over some rumors. I'm going to tell you right now, this is not true. I don't know why this is even running around. I've seen this from a couple of outlets now. People saying that Disney has officially fired Rachel Zegler from Snow White. That's not going to happen. I'm going to tell you why. The film has already been shot. This film has already been shot. So why would they fire her? That makes absolutely no sense. Are they going to recast her and then digitally remove and insert the new actress? That's not going to happen. Are they going to shelve this movie? No. This movie is going to release one way or another. Likely 100% in the theaters, as intended. There's no way Disney would ever do this. Disney made a huge deal about them casting the first Latino Snow White. This was amazing to them, stunning and brave. And if they were to do something like this, they would look stupid. It would be smart to just scrap this movie and tax write it off, but they're not going to do that because Disney's main audience and the audience they cherish and want is a woke audience. That audience comes before you or anybody else. A paying customer, be damned. We want the woke. So Disney has what they want. They're going to put this out. Even though it's going to lose money and be a catastrophic failure, we all know it's going to be. No one's going to go see this. And it's going to be hilarious. We're going to laugh at it. We're going to laugh at it losing money. We're going to laugh at it not doing well at the box office. It's going to be a good time. It'll be a great time making fun of Snow White and the 7 magical creatures. Oh, you know, it's Snow White and the 7 bandits now. And the prince is now one of the bandits. This movie is going to be such a failure. So this outlet has put this out. Another outlet has put something like this out. This is not true. They've not officially fired her. If that were to happen, Deadline, Hollywood Reporter, Variety, not Inside the Magic would be reporting on it. Inside the Magic would have an article too, but I'd also be able to pull up a Deadline and Hollywood Reporter article going over how she got fired, and that's not the case. However, what does look to be true is that she was recast for the 3rd Paddington film. Now, I don't know anything about these Paddington movies. It's a little CGI bear, Paddington the bear. This is the 3rd one, so it must be a hit. Apparently, according to RPK News, she was recast due to the strikes. So the film kept going. She just wasn't brought back because of the strikes. However, they could have waited for her to be available, and they didn't. I wonder why that is. Maybe it's because of the controversy. They're like, well, This is a good excuse to get rid of her ass, bring in somebody else, and now she's not tied to the movie. I really believe that is the case. She brings a lot of controversy because she's an activist first, and she just puts activism before the job. She is a super hyper woke person, and she sees every opportunity that she gets in an interview as some kind of way to get on a soapbox and do activism. And she's not very good. My favorite is this one right here. They actually, over in the Dextero article, they have some of the controversies where they cover this. Paddington 3 continues without Rachel Zegler and everything, and everyone said the same thing, and that's that she's controversial, which she is. She's probably one of the most unlikable people ever to get on the silver screen. I see Disney is doubling down in the audience legacy baiting strategy. Rachel Zegler is raising the bar in terms of unlikable. Makes Brie Larson just look detached and uninterested. Now everyone is talking about the Snow White movie, but will this put people in cinemas? Very good question here by Jesus. And I do agree. Will this put people in cinemas? Press X to doubt. She is got to be one of the most unlikable people I've ever seen get in front of the camera. It's a bold strategy that these Hollywood companies are picking people that have the biggest mouths to put in their movies, but we'll see how it works out. What I do know is that her not being in this movie, and this isn't even official, this is just a rumor, but enough outlets are covering it now that I think maybe there might be something to it. It's more than just this one and Bounding. There's a couple other outlets that are picking it up. So I think they likely did move forward without her. They could have waited. Now, a lot of people are saying, oh, this don't mean nothing. They did this because of the strikes, and they wanted to just get the film done. And it's, well, maybe. You're right. That could be the reason. But, I mean, isn't it also kind of a bonus to keep going and not having her attached to the film now? Because what would happen? Oh, people would be talking about it in a negative light, saying can't wait to see it fail at the box office and stuff like that. It's a bunch of attention that they probably don't want. Because this film, she was likely cast well before all of her Snow White meltdowns recently. So they didn't know that she was going to go off the wall like this and get all the attention that she has. So they probably saw this as a blessing. Quick, bring in somebody else. And people are probably also asking, how did this film? Well, it's probably, I'm going to guess, because this is how things have worked so far, is it probably has a lot of actors from other countries, UK actors, stuff like that. They're actually not attached to the Hollywood strike. They're not in the Hollywood Union. Or maybe they are, and they can still work. Or I don't know. But there's a reason that shows in other countries can still keep filming. So I'm guessing this is probably being done in a studio that's in another country so they could keep working on it. Or maybe it's because it's voice acting and voice actors can keep working. It's just regular, human actors, not just voice actors. I don't know the details, but the film is still filming and she couldn't be a part of it. And that was a blessing for this studio for sure. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments below. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Check out my Rumble and Locals, and I will see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my Locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my Locals.